G'day and welcome back to 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. Today's album is Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. Released in 1977, Rumours is Fleetwood Mac's 11th studio album. These days they are referred to as a British-American band due to the presence of Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. Now, this is the second studio album to feature Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. The name of the band is named after drummer Mick Fleetwood and the bass player John McVie. But originally, the band was formed by Peter Green, the late Peter Green, who left the band many years earlier. The second member that came along and started playing as a studio musician was Christy McVie. She wasn't Christy McVie at the time, but she later married John McVie. Now, Rumours was a huge success for Fleetwood Mac. It was very, very popular commercially. It's many people to this day regard it as one of the best albums of all time. But also, weirdly, whenever I look at a compilation of critics' scores, I've never seen an album so universally held in such high regard. Like most albums that I've seen that are, critically acclaimed, you'll find like 95% of them will give it 5 or 5 stars or 100 out of 100 or 10 out of 10. And then there'll be one that gives 3 out of 5 stars and another one that gives 4. This is like really quite surprising that the critics actually liked it at the time. And it also was significant in the singles that were released. If you know any music at all by name, sometimes people don't know them by name, which is okay. But the singles that were released were Go Your Own Way, Dreams, Don't Stop, The Chain, You Make Love and Fun, all of which performed very, very well on the charts. Now, I like talking about the charts because, I know some bands, they got kind of lucky. Some bands became successful due to radio airplay. But at the end of the day, the charts indicate what people were actually buying. And as a general rule, if they were buying it because they heard it on the radio, it did mean that it was good music. That's what it meant. Now, the first song is Secondhand News, which is both written and sung by Lindsey Buckingham. And if you don't know him by name, or if you don't know much about Lindsey Buckingham, you will see very shortly why it is that Fleetwood Mac became so popular. He is an amazing songwriter, an unbelievable singer, and really good guitarist as well. You'll hear all the guitar works done by him. And from the previous album onward, any male vocals that you hear was Lindsey Buckingham and all of the hits up until, the 90s. So let's get into Secondhand News. I'm sure you could hear already, when I do this, I'm sort of indicating to you there's some backing vocals and they're up high. And what I could hear there was Stevie Nicks supporting with the vocals. And that's something else about Fleetwood Mac. They've got some great musicians in the band, but some amazing vocalists. And when they all sing together, it's pretty powerful. I know, got nothing on you. I know, but there's nothing to do. Now notice how the tempo of the song has changed. Mick Fleetwood, he does some amazing drum fills between when a verse changes or just wherever he feels like it, and he always does them so precisely and just perfectly to suit the song. And now you'll see that the song it's quite tight. It's going to be da 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 da, and there's 2 guitars happening. And have a listen. Do you hear what I mean about those drum fills? They're so wicked. They sound, the way they're recorded sounds amazing. They're just so perfectly placed in between, when the song changes from one verse to another, just unbelievably good. Now, the next song, Dreams, is written and sung by Stevie Nicks. This is a really, really deep song, musically, lyrically, the way it's sung. This song changed a lot of things just recently. Around 2020, I think it was, where someone recorded themselves on a skateboard drinking with Dreams playing in the background on TikTok, and it became a viral video, which meant that the song became viral. And then all of a sudden, people were flooding to Spotify and all the music platforms to listen to Fleetwood Mac. And that was significant because before that, a video like what I'm doing now would not be possible. They would instantly block. But fortunately, they saw that it's a great thing that their music is being played. Look, me doing this, I get nothing out of this, and I never will because of the copyright, and I don't care. I only hope if this channel is ever monetized, it will be to make sure that artists get paid for the videos that I've done. And as I say, that's really great that I think that them and their record company have seen the benefit of people playing their music more. Now, before I start playing this song, I want to, because I don't want to jump in as much. The one thing that for me has always stood out about this song that I find a lot of people don't notice is John McVie, the bass. At times, it's especially simple, but played so well to suit the song. He's probably my first ever bass player that I loved. You'll see what I mean. Just listen for, now this is another thing as well. If you're listening to this on your iPhone speaker, you're not going to hear any of that. So I'd encourage you to get some headphones. AirPods probably won't quite make it. Your TV is probably better than all of those things, but headphones are best. Geez, even my MacBook speakers are better than most of the other things. But anyway, let's get into Dreams. So I don't know if you could hear that, the dun 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 and do do do. He's just doing that simple thing, but every now and again he'll throw in a little thing. The singing is just about to start. It's
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost.
So it's about to kick into the chorus. You'll hear Mick Fleetwood do a really short little drum fill, and then, from what I remember, all three of them sing the chorus, and it's really powerful.
Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know.
Did you hear what the bass is? I'm trying to show you what he's doing. Like the guitar's doing one thing and he's going da, 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 tune of his own. Now, there's a really small little bass walk that he does. He only does it in it because the whole time the verses are playing, John McVie on the bass is doing that do 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 do, and occasionally he'll do a little do do. But there's a bit coming right up is my absolute favourite part of the song where he follows the vocal line do 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 do. You'll hear. I'll try to show you.
It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like yourself. Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you back in the stillness of remembering what you had and what you love.
How slick was that drum fill? It comes out of nowhere. If you don't know the song yet, don't see that coming. It's almost like a double speed, like he's playing and then like a crazy like rock drum fill, and then back to the do. I don't know about you. If you're watching this and you've never heard this song, well, I hope it grabbed you, because it certainly did the first time I heard it, and it still does. As you saw, like I played it all the way through because there's so many things that happen that don't happen at the start of the song, and you've got to listen to the whole song to get it, all of the vibe of it and all of the things that happen in it. It's a really powerful song, and it's just one of those songs, one of my favourite songs, if it's not obvious. But it's one of those songs that I just always will listen right to the end happily. It doesn't matter when it comes on, I would just like I did then. So the next song is Never Going Back Again, which is written and performed by Lindsey Buckingham. And that guitar work is insanely difficult. I watched a video of Tommy Berkovac, one of the best guitarists of our time, session guitarist, played it pretty well, but when he'd finished, he's like, God, that's hard to play, and he is super good.
She broke down and let me in. Made me see where I've been. Been down one time, been down two times. chance to win. Come down and save me again. Been down one time, been down two times. Never going back again.
Like, again, they're just so good at making songs to suck you in and make you want to listen to the whole thing. You know, that I don't think really anyone makes songs like that anymore. The next song is Don't Stop, which was written by Christy McVie, but sung by her as well as Lindsey Buckingham. It is amazing having two lead vocalists like that. You'll hear what I mean.
If you wake up, don't wanna smile. If it takes just a little while, open your eyes, look at the day. You'll see things in a different way.
Can you, I don't know if you can get this. This is the bass playing, but John McVie is right on top of that beat, right the piano, the drum beat, and he's just like good, like along with it. It's just crazy good.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Wanna think about times to come, and not about the things that you've done. If your life was back to you, just think what tomorrow will do. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone.
Look, I really don't want to cut in, but I've got to listen to the way he is singing that. Like, it's just so good. It's so powerful. It's just so passionate and grunginess. He's got a raspiness. He's like, yesterday's gone. Like almost like a rock singer. Now, how that solo, hanging on to one note there, that's just crazy good when you can do one note and make it sing. Like, wow.
I want is to see you smile. If it takes just a little while, I know you don't believe that it's true. I've never meant any harm to you. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone.
And see, stops in a song, they make it really complicated to play, but God, geez, doesn't it emphasize something? It just stops, and then the drums come in and, you know, the guitar, I love the drum bit more, but the guitars are over the top as it comes back in. I'll listen to it again.
Stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before.
See what I mean about sucking you in? Like, it's nearly at the end of the song. You know, sometimes with songs you can be like, oh, yeah, the most part of the song's done. Let's fast forward. Now it's going into this, like, don't you look back and listen. It's a whole new part that wasn't in the rest of the song.
Don't you look back. Don't you look back.
And this from a band, I watched an interview with Mick Fleetwood say this, where he said, we didn't even know what a hook is. That's a hook. Like, that, at the end of the song, there's all of these songs are full of hooks. It's just freaking crazy. In case it's not obvious, that's also one of my favourite songs. And the next one is Go Your Own Way. Also one of my favourite songs, written and performed by Lindsey Buckingham.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. And how can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You could go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
The bass, like, there's so much happening there. There's so much emotion in that singing and the way that whole goes. But the unsung hero in there is John McVie with the bass. What he's doing is just crazy tasty. I have to play it again just so you can hear it. Sorry. Not sorry.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go.
Now if you hear it's going, dude. That's the bass. He's just playing his own song and it's wicked as hell.
Tell me why.
And in that bit there, like, that's what a great musician does just in general. They're supporting the song. They're not trying to take over. And that part of the song, Mick Fleetwood's on the drums. They're going, do, like, you know, by the way, that's exactly what Enter Sandman is by Metallica. That's how rock and roll that is. He's going, do. And while he's doing that, John McVie just goes back, it sounds like he's just on the low E string, so not fretting a note, just going do, just one note. So, because Mick's doing that thing, he's supporting the drumming.
Everything turned around. Packing up, jacking up, so you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way.
Like, and just the way he sings that, I reckon it's so hard to replicate. It's go your, like, he sounds like upset almost, and there's so much emotion in it. And the way the tone of his voice, just so much, just in the vocal.
You can go
Now listen to this guitar solo. Again, he's not using many notes, but what, my God, is he ringing the neck of that thing? See, they suck you in. Like the end of the song, again, it all changed and it's all them all singing. And he changes like towards the end of the song. He starts throwing, he's like, go your own way. And then he's throwing in another lonely day over the top of that and just sucks you in right to the end. So they put different hooks at the start, hooks in the middle, different hooks all the way through the songs. Unconscious competent is what you call that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Anyway, the next song is Songbird, which was written and performed by Christy McVie.
For you, there'll be no more crying. For you, the sun will be shining, and I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right.
I think that's quite well done there. If initially I'm thinking, oh, it's just her playing on the piano, but I could hear Lindsay, it sounded like an acoustic guitar, supporting that piano so well and just sort of staying so out of the way that you barely notice that he's there.
To you, I'll give the world. To you, I'll never be cold. 'Cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds are singing like they know the score.
See what I mean? How the song's changing right in the middle here.
And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before.
See, I thought that was going to be a bridge, but it was just like a little bit of a change. And look, the way that she sings that, what I'd consider the chorus, it just, again, I talk about emotion. There's so much emotion in her voice, but I love the notes that she chooses as well.
But most of all, I wish it from myself. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before.
Okay, Christy, I'm not going to let you suck me in right to the very end. Look how far. This is when I get this far into a song and pause it. That's exactly what that means. It sucked me in. And you'd think I would know better. Now, the next song is called The Chain. And this is, in the music world, it is a very well-known song. Only really great bands and musicians can cover this. I have seen some. And this was written by Lindsay Buckingham, Mick Fleetwood, Christy McVie, and John McVie, as well as Stevie Nicks. So they've all gone in on that, and they all sing. Well, Mick doesn't sing, but Lindsay, Stevie, and Christy, all three of them sing on this, and the vocals on this are exceptionally powerful. Don't take my word for it. Let's have a listen, and notice the start of the song is just guitar and just the kick drum. Very, very simple, but very effective start to a song.
Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your life.
Do you see what I mean about the vocals? How powerful it is?
If you don't love me now, you will never love me again.
I can still hear you saying
You will never break the chain. If you don't love me now,
you don't
you
love
will
me
never love me again.
I can still hear you saying
Never break the chain.
break the chain.
That's what I was trying to show you there. The bass, again, how musical John McVie is, how tasty that bit he's playing, that don't and do. Like it's almost like he's doing the vocal line on the bass. Just so good.
Listen to the wind blow, down comes the night. Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your life. Break the silence, damn the dark, damn the light.
So now, listen, because that was just the bass drum and the guitar and the crazy good singing. Now it all kicks in, and this is where you hear John McVie just goes crazy on the bass.
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again.
I can still hear you saying
You will never break the chain. And if you don't love me now,
you don't
you
love
will
me
never love me again.
I can still hear you saying
You will never break the chain. And if you don't love me now,
you don't
you
love
will
me
never love me again.
I can still hear you saying
Never break the chain.
break the chain.
And that's another thing that just sucks you in there. You've got that bass line happening. Is do 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 do. Just in what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? You think the tempo of that, if you were to tap along a tempo to that bass line, you would not be expecting what came next. Right here, when you hear the drums start to come back in, it's like double time. And you see, again, they did it again, sucked you in, me in. I'm the one getting sucked in, but I'm sure it's happening to you as well. You're not sitting there going, oh yeah, this is the same as that verse earlier. They always do something differently. It almost feels like a spell, like it's evil, what this trick they're pulling over us. Now, the next song is an interesting one, You Make Loving Fun. There's a little bit of a story behind it. It must have been a bit weird because, when Christy McVie wrote the song and performs it and sings it in the same band as her husband, the one I'm carrying on that's playing the bass, it's a good chance he thought that she was talking about him. She wasn't. Famously, she was talking about the lighting engineer. She was having an affair with him and wrote a song about it. That's the story behind that song. But it is a good song. I really like it. And as I said, yeah, Christy does sing it. So I don't know if you're following when I'm doing this with my hands. I'm trying to give you something to, if you're watching my hands, to listen. This is the bass. So as my fingers move, maybe your ears will start to hear what I can hear and what's being played and how musical that is. Like it's like John McVie didn't tell everyone, hey, this is how bass players normally play. It's like, oh, I'm just going to play a tune over the top, and it's just going to be awesome. And if you don't notice, then that's on you. And see there, that's a sweet little solo just chucked in there. Like Lindsay is so good. Like he does finger picking in that kind of style, but then you give him an electric and he just plays like he's a rock guitarist, like he's always been a rock guitarist. And he does it so well with so few notes. He doesn't shred around it's just really amazing note choice and amazing playing, the way he rings the neck of that guitar.
Don't
Again, another song that you get to the end, and then there's this, they make that make love and fun. Notice that the song, that it went right until the end before she even says the name of the song, but then ends it with that whole I make love and fun, like that. Just, that's cool when listen to it. So another hook, another thing sucking you in. Crazy good. Not just my opinion, clearly. The next song is I Don't Want to Know, which is written by Stevie Nicks, but performed by Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. I love that kind of type, playing that. They're all sort of, it just makes it interesting. It also means, not very good musos can play the songs. See what I mean? Like, if there's not a hook, there's not some change at the song with another hook that makes you want to listen. It's bloody Lindsey Buckingham playing some tasty guitar thing, sucking you in, making you want to keep listening to the song. The next song is written and performed by Christy McVie.
Oh, Daddy, you know you make me cry. How can you love me? I don't understand why. Oh, Daddy, if I can make you see, if there's been a fool around, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me.
Just cut in there. I don't know if you noticed, there's like John McVie again on the bass. I know I'm going on about him, but my God, I think he's a bit underrated in all honesty. Hearing that bass coming in, and it supports the song so well, but it's so nice to listen to.
Daddy, you soothe me with your smile. You're letting me know
Like, how crazy is that? Da, 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 da. Well, like, try to play that.
Everything you do is just alright, and I can't walk away from you, baby, if I try. Why are you right when I'm so wrong? I'm so weak, but you're so strong. Everything you do is just alright, and I can't walk away from you, baby, if I try. Oh, Daddy, you soothe me with your smile. You're letting me know you're the best thing in my life. Oh, Daddy, if I can make you see, if there's been a fool around, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me. Yes, it's got to be me.
See, they're doing it again right at the end of the song. They've got these great big vocals over the top, changing it up. Let's just suck you in so you can't stop listening to the song. And the last song is Gold Dust Woman, which was written and performed by Stevie Nicks.
Rock on, gold dust woman. Take your silver spoon, dig your grave. Heartless challenge, pick your path and I'll pray. Wake up in the morning, see your sunrise, clouds go down. Clouds are lovers, pick their prey, but they never cry out loud. Cry out. Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And is it over now? Do you know how? Pick up the pieces and go home.
Wow, like when they all sing together like that, it just cuts right through you. And I reckon also this less is more thing, not only is it a thing, like you hear there's not a lot at the start of the song and right now happening, but to do that and to make it interesting is a skill. I think it's an amazing skill that some people have.
Rock on, ancient queen. Follow those who bear in your shadow. Rulers make bad lovers. You better put your kingdom up for sale.
And also, I should, like, wow, look, those drums there. Probably should have said right at the start that Lindsay and Stevie are two of my favourite singers of all time. They are awesome. And I'm sure you probably know John McVie is one of my favourite bass players, and Mick Fleetwood is one of my favourite drummers. This isn't an ad. I'm not saying this like as if they're going to be watching it. It's just an absolute truth, a hard truth. And as usual, like all the other songs, it just sucks you in and makes you want to listen right to the end. And it just goes to show there's so many musicians out there that are like that produce material this good. They don't need to know technically what they're doing. They just are going, oh, I reckon this sounds good, without being overly concerned with what other people think. From what I'm hearing from, performers and other stories, if one of those albums is in this list, I'll talk about it when that comes up, but I'll try to stick to this one for now. So look, in case you didn't know, this is one of my favourite albums. My mother had this record back when I was a kid. She used to listen to it on record. So this was like a real treat once again to get another album that I really love, a band that clearly I really love, and to be able to share it with people. There may be not that many people watching it right now, but maybe in future, someone looks up, who's Fleetwood Mac and whatever, or they see it on the 1001 albums and they go, what's this all about? Hopefully I've made it interesting. Hopefully I've got across to you what is great about this album. And obviously it truly deserves to be in the 1001 albums you must hear before you die. It's regarded as some people as one of the best albums of all time. And if you've made it to the end, if you've listened to every song, I'm sure you can see why. And I'm sure you can see why even the critics, even though I don't, what they say doesn't carry a lot of weight with me, especially when they're being negative about a band and they say incorrect things, about that band as a reason why they're not giving a great review, inaccurate things. But when all of the critics who don't have anything to do with each other are all giving, massive, 10 out of 10 ratings, I think that sort of says something that to all these people who are critics who are constantly looking for something wrong so they can say, oh, this is no good, rather than saying this is good about something. Critics, by their nature, a lot of the time you find that they're just looking for something bad so they can justify their low rating or why they haven't given it 5 stars, I guess. I wouldn't want to do that job. Anyway, so that was it. That was Rumours. I truly hope that if you weren't a fan before, that you are now. So as usual, thanks for watching. And do thank your mother for the rabbits. I don't think many people watch to the end because nobody's asked me what the hell that's about.